Welcome. You know, you must admit some very weird things take place on this old globe that we call home. Some are, well, beyond explanation, and some are thrust on us by circumstances which are beyond our control. This program is about a man who found himself in a dire situation. His name, Alfred Packer. His ticket to the dimension of the weird, becoming a cannibal. Think about what you may have done if it had been you as you listen to this. We never quite know what we're capable of, do we? It was April 1874. The place, Los Pinos Indian Agency, Cochitopa Creek, Colorado, and a man very ill and nearly frozen to death stumbled into the agency. And the story the man, Alfred Packer, related was curious indeed. Packer explained that he and 6 others left on a trip in the previous fall, 1873, a trip which he had been warned was ill-advised and possibly fraught with many dangers. Well, on their trip was 7 adventurous souls, and they found themselves shortly mired in, if you will, by a wild snowstorm. My friends, if you're the squeamish type with a sensitive stomach, you may want to take a Prilosec here. Packer explained that it fell to him to venture forth in an effort to find a path home for the unfortunate party. And whilst he was gone, one of the group killed everyone else with a very nefarious purpose in mind, his own survival. What's nefarious about that? Well, imagine Alfred Packer's horror when he returned to find the sole living member feasting, if you will, on the remains of his companions. Anyone for a fine Chianti? In order to ensure that he did not become a main meal course, Packer killed the cannibal. The irony of that murder. Alfred Packer was trapped in the frozen wilderness. He was starving. And guess what? He found himself forced to live off the remains of the travelers and the cannibal which he had killed. To investigate Packer's grisly tale, officials from the agency ventured to the scene of the heinous campsite, and they found what they likely hoped that they would not: the hacked-up, half-eaten remains of his former traveling mates. Now, what would this short tale be without a bizarre twist of fate at the end? Well, here it is. Alfred Packer was briefly jailed, but he escaped, and he actually lived out his life peacefully in Colorado. But there was one very big change to his life. He became a devout vegetarian. That's right, he couldn't eat meat again after that. Well, if you've enjoyed this weird tale, please consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe, please click that bell icon so that you don't miss out on a single new program from my favorite channel, the Dennis Morrison channel. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you soon.